What is going on, Shib Army? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. Today, guys, we're going to talk about Shiba Inu. The volume is massive. Today, Shiba Inu's volume is up 225% on the 24-hour at 2.5 billion. Yes, B as in boy, $1 billion have traded traders and traded hands between buyers and sellers. Mainly just the buy pressure is coming in hot. Now remember, I always like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor, but rather I always try to put you guys on the plays that I'm in, and we got to celebrate. Every single win on the way, we're going to celebrate, of course. And whether the market is green or the market is red, we're going to come on here every single day to talk about our favorite crypto asset in the market, and that is Shiba Inu. So let's go ahead and dive in. Shout out to the green color in the back because the market is green, especially for SHIB token. Here you guys go. You got to love to see it. You got to love it. 110%. It's honestly just beautiful. It's a beautiful sight when we see Shiba Inu sitting at 29,000 Satoshis, up 27% on the day. The big thing that we want to pay attention to here is the volume, the 24-hour trade volume, 225% increase. So the question is why? What in the world is happening? The overall market is looking fantastic. Bitcoin over 42.5, 42.6 as we speak. Ethereum holding above $3,000. Everything is looking magnificent. But the question is why? Well, let's talk about some of the things that I've been anticipating in terms of Shiba Inu, because honestly, I feel like, again, the price action was not reflecting all the positive catalysts we were looking at. So let's go ahead and dive in. But before I do so, guys, there's a link in the description below for Mumu. Get your 5 free stocks. When you click that link at the top of the description, again, up to $17,500 could literally be yours for free for being a viewer of the channel. Fund your account. Go ahead and take advantage. Deposit $100 and get an extra share of AMC, but you don't have to. As soon as you fund your account, it supports me and the channel, but it's going to also support your pockets with free stocks. Take advantage, folks. So let's look at Shiba Inu. Now, over the last 7 days, really, again, we've just continued to accumulate. Honestly, let's look at the 1 month chart. So we saw a significant decline in the overall market towards the end of January when SHIB got to around 18,000 Satoshis. But we saw this accumulation phase where really, we didn't know what was going to happen. We consolidated, and consolidation usually leads to one of two things, obviously. Big run-ups or rundowns, depending on the overall crypto market sentiments at the time. Now, we see today, over the last 24 hours, SHIB has just been massive. The volume is coming in really strong. If we look at the 3-month chart, we've had a continued downtrend ever since October of 2021. October is when we saw SHIB really begin to take off. And what I tweeted about earlier, and I said, I think what we might see is another October for Shiba Inu. Because between the previous all-time high, which was way back in May, the first all-time high, the big parabolic run that we saw, followed by a significant downtrend, what occurred during the accumulation phase? Really nothing. SHIBASWAP was released, sure, a new DEX. DEXs aren't too hard to implement, we've realized, as a lot of different crypto assets within the ERC20 space have implemented DEXs. But the big thing that we need to realize is what Shiba Inu introduced between here, after seeing the first parabolic run, and now. So between October 26th, where we were at all-time highs, and now, February 2022, what occurred in SHIB? And honestly, you guys could see only towards the end of January is when we saw, and now we're consolidating where we were back at the beginning of October prior to seeing that huge run-up. So the question is, what has occurred? Well, we got the partnership with Wellies. And honestly, I feel like this happens for Shiba Inu time and time again. We tend to start seeing insane price action or movement well after catalysts are announced. We know what's coming with Shibarium, the layer 2 solution. They gave us updates today regarding Shibarium, and people are saying that might be potentially why we saw the significant run-up for SHIB. But in my humble opinion, again, nobody's really certain, I think what's happening is the delayed market reaction. Delayed market reaction for all of the different things that Shiba Inu have been telling us that they're going to be doing. From that, I mean the development team. After the big partnership with a fast food chain. I know for most people are like, oh, it's Wellies. What's a Wellies? What? It's in Naples, Italy? So far away from any of the big chains. We're talking McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, any of the big names. Well, SHIB is not partnering with any of those big names, so why does this matter? Well, that's exactly it. Shiba Inu isn't looking to change the face of McDonald's and Burger King. They already have the clout that they're looking for. They are already big entities. SHIB needs to prove itself. Partner up with a small group, partner up with a small fast food chain, and show the world the power of blockchain. Show the world the power of community-driven crypto assets. The narrative has completely shifted within the crypto space. I've said this time and time again. I say it to my Patreon group. I say it here on the channel. I've said it on live streams, which, by the way, are coming back next week. So make sure you smash that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. But regardless, the big thing that people need to realize is what I've said time and time again, and I need to continue to reiterate this. I know I've said it way too many times, but honestly, when it comes to Shiba Inu and all community-driven assets, they are changing the narrative for crypto. Because why did people diversify into crypto? Why did we see such a huge influx in crypto after what happened Q1 2021? We saw what happens with hedge funds. We saw what happens with centralized forms of, investments. We've seen what happens. Decentralized entities, the bigger whales, if you will, or bigger institutions, always will have control over the retail investor. And that's why these community-driven assets came to be. Because guess what? Yes, there are some whales. There's big money that is coming into some of the crypto space. But community-driven assets, they focus on the retail investor and the narrative of that, again, of someone who doesn't come from a lot of money. Like you and I. Individuals that are really just trying to make ends meet at the very beginning. Crypto has opened up the doors and opportunities for us. And now we're trying to learn how to become better investors. The stock market, let them do what they're doing over there. But within the crypto market, we have a lot more control. We have a lot more control on the amount of sustenance we see, the amount of gains, the community holders, right? We impact that as retail investors because what is the marketing for retail? It's the community. It's us coming together, binding together, and creating buying pressure for any of these certain assets. And with that being said, for me, especially on my channel, I understand that it does come with a lot of responsibility, and I'm trying. I try to do my best when it comes to token vetting, but am I 100% of the time going to be right on my token choices? Probably not. Has it opened up the opportunities for me to discuss new tokens after first starting with SHIB? Absolutely, because people, especially the audience that watches these videos and people on my Discord and things of that nature are looking for new community assets. But for Shiba Inu, this is going to be the mother. This is the foundation for community assets. Remember that. When SHIB does well, other community assets will do well. Just like Bitcoin. When Bitcoin does well, the rest of the crypto market does well. But remember, the market could be a binary, in my opinion. There's blockchain technology, there's these big infrastructures, big cryptocurrencies, and then there's the little dogs. There's the community-driven assets that are 100% run by retail investors, by the small fish. But together, when we come and bind, look what we've done for Shiba Inu. We've created a multi-billion-dollar ecosystem. Look what we've done for Saitama. We've created a multi-B as in boy billion-dollar ecosystem. And it occurs time and time again with these assets when we bind together. That's why I'm so bullish on these assets. And for SHIB, you could say what you want, but within a snap of a finger, everything changes for these ecosystems and these crypto assets. Look at SHIB. Nobody could imagine a multi-billion-dollar token going up 27% on a given day. That's just unheard of. But guess what? That is what retail investors can do. We can come together and create this kind of buying pressure. Literally, it happened before your eyes today on February 6th, 2022. Big congratulations to everyone. This is only the beginning. I'll say that time and time again. The 1 cent dream, the 1 cent goal that we have for SHIB. Also, one day, it looks far-fetched from now. I understand. Trust me, I understand. But one day, it's going to look a lot closer than it did. Because guess what? Right now, we're closer than we were 6 months ago, which is closer than we were 6 months before that, which were closer. You see what I'm saying there. I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you all so much for tuning in. As always come back, guys. Each and every day, I'm going to talk about SHIB. Whether the market is up or down, I'll be here to report on any news and any positive or even negative things. Because again, try to keep it as transparent as possible. I appreciate your support. So until next time, everybody from the SHIB Army, big congratulations. Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But again, salute to each and every one of you guys and keep investing. Peace.